On this DeBacco University video, we're going to be looking at carbon dioxide sensor placed below plant height for cannabis production and how that will impact the readings that you receive. If you're looking to place your carbon dioxide sensor below the plant height, let's see what effects that'll have on your readings. First off, you need to realize that carbon dioxide is heavier than air. We can see here's a tank that looks like a liquid carbon dioxide had a leak, and we can see how it fills the streets here. This carbon dioxide will naturally accumulate at the bottom of a growing area simply because it's heavier than the air surrounding it. So the sensor reading offset, well, when placing a sensor below plant height, this will typically result in an artificially higher reading than the plants may be experiencing. So you need to keep this in mind if that's where you're going to be mounting your sensor. The readings that you get, the controller is only as good as the sensor placement. You'll get usually readings that are artificially higher than what the plant might be experiencing, and that's at the plant height / leaf area. So why would you want to mount your sensor below plant height? Well, this is only beneficial, this type of sensor placement, if the carbon dioxide injection point is higher in the structure and you want to get a read of what's passing by the plants. Meaning if you have your sensor down here and then you have your plants growing and you have your injection point only at the top and you want to get an idea of how much carbon dioxide is going past the plants, that's what your sensor is going to be telling you. Now, I would suggest, or just grower suggestions, is that if this is the only mounting location you have, you may want to set the target level a little higher than the optimum. Simply point being to take into consideration the fact that the reading in this area of the growing space will typically be higher than what the plants are experiencing. So making it artificially a little bit higher will ensure that the plants hopefully are getting the optimum level, which will be a little bit under what your sensor or readout is providing you. Again, I would only use this if this was the only location you could mount it for a variety of reasons, because you are going to get that artificially high reading with this sensor placement.